Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be reacting to a video called Why You Should Never Visit the Netherlands. Totally not worth it. So hopefully this video, like the title is, it's being like sarcastic, and it's actually telling us like, no, what like great, why you should actually visit the Netherlands. Because, I'm thinking that's kind of like a harsh thing to say, all right, never visit this country. And I think the Netherlands is a lovely place. So why would you say that? But I don't know. So let's check it out and comment, like, and subscribe.
Thinking about visiting the Netherlands? Wow, big mistake. Who in their right mind would want to go to a country that's flatter than a pancake? It's like they've never even heard of hills. So boring. They call that a mountain? My backyard has bigger bumps. Just kidding. It's actually quite pretty. But that's not what this video is about, is it? Stick around to find out why this pancake flat country is the last place you'd ever want to go on vacation.
Wait, I'm feeling offended by the flattest pancake.
If you're allergic to exercise, stay away from the Netherlands. Everyone here rides bikes, everywhere. It's like a spin class gone rogue on real roads with real cars. And the Dutch? They ride with this scary kind of grace, dodging tourists and everything else, all while looking like they belong in a magazine. You, on the other hand, will be sweating, huffing, and puffing, and ringing your bell like it's your last hope. So, unless you're training for the Tour de France, avoid this two-wheeled madness.
Obviously, like, he's joking, but I would say that I would be super scared of riding a bicycle there, because maybe if you're used to riding bicycles in a street, maybe it's not that weird, but I think as a tourist, I think I would be a little concerned, because I'm like, people are gonna hate me because I'd be concerned about like the whole directions, I don't know where to go, should I cross, I don't know, people are gonna be like, oh, it's just like when you're stuck in traffic and people, are like, hurry up, like move along. It's like, or when you're a tourist and you're just like standing on the street and people like want to go like push you around and be like, please move. I would feel the same. So I think I wouldn't advise you, if you're as a tourist, like, you probably shouldn't bike unless you're very used to like biking in a city, because people are gonna hate you or you're gonna get into an accident.
Imagine biting into a stroopwafel or poffertjes and realizing that normal cookies and pancakes will never be the same again. It's a trap. These treats are so good they'll ruin you for life. You'll be wandering around saying, this cookie is so dry and boring. Where's the caramel gooiness, the fluffy, melt-in-your-mouth magic, and the cheese? Good luck fitting into your pants after visiting the cheese markets in places like Alkmaar. The worst part? The Dutch act like it's no big deal. This is a crime against humanity, and I, for one, am powerless to resist.
Powerless to resist? Who can resist desserts and cheese?
Tulip fields? A breathtaking sea of colors that stretches as far as the eye can see. Windmills? Majestic structures that have stood the test of time, gracefully dotting the landscape. Imagine strolling through millions of tulips swaying in the gentle breeze, a sight that leaves you in awe. And the windmills? They stand proudly, like sentinels of history, each with its own story to tell. Capture the magic with a postcard, a keepsake of your unforgettable journey. Or better yet, plan your visit and experience it firsthand. Amsterdam's canals at sunset? Way too pretty. It's like walking through a postcard. This city has the nerve to be so Instagrammable. Every canal house is like a little piece of history, with cute little window boxes full of flowers. And those museums? Who needs a history lesson from people who've mastered art, science, and sailing for centuries?
Yeah, so many pictures,
Don't even get me started on the Van Gogh Museum. It's like staring into the soul of a tortured genius. And it's surprisingly moving for a bunch of paintings of sunflowers. Just assume the nightlife is amazing and move on.
Assume and move on.
You'll feel so dumb when a Dutch person switches from perfect Dutch to perfect English and then throws in some French and German just for fun. It's like they're showing off. You'll be standing there, struggling with your phrase book, trying to remember how to say hello, and they'll just effortlessly switch to your language with a charming accent to boot. It's like they've downloaded every language in the world. So, if you enjoy feeling like a caveman trying to speak, the Netherlands is the place for you.
You're gonna feel inadequate. Oh, the rain.
Rain, go away. Oh, you're staying? Great. If you love carrying an umbrella everywhere you go, the Netherlands is for you. It's like the clouds are Dutch too. So efficient, they never miss a chance to...
I think, isn't this a situation where people find out you're a tourist because you're carrying an umbrella, and people in the Netherlands, Dutch people, do not carry umbrellas? We'd love to know.
Rain. You'll be walking along, enjoying the view, when suddenly, BAM! The sky opens up and unleashes a flood that would make Noah nervous. And don't even think about finding shelter. The rain will find you, no matter where you go.
Oh my God,
Just
that's
try not
ominous.
to get electrocuted by a windmill.
You can't get electrocuted by windmills, right?
Dutch directness. Prepare for brutal honesty. Get ready to hear the truth. All the time. Think you look great? A Dutch person will casually
No.
mention that your shirt and shoes don't match. But hey, at least they're honest. They believe in telling it like it is. No beating around the bush. You'll be used to people trying to protect your feelings, telling you little white lies to make you feel better.
No.
But the Dutch? They'll tell you if you've got food stuck in your teeth, your zipper is down, and that your new haircut makes you look like a surprised alpaca.
Oh,
And
no.
you know what? You'll be a better person for it. So, to sum up, if you hate delicious food, beautiful scenery, insanely friendly people, and a culture that will make you question your own country, don't visit the Netherlands. But if you're looking for an adventure that will change your mind about things, make you try new foods, and make you wish you could ride a bike without looking like a drunk giraffe on roller skates, then book
That's
that
very
ticket.
specific.
Still curious? Fine. Go ahead and book your trip. And hey, bring me back some stroopwafels while you're at it. Don't forget to subscribe for more travel tips and adventures.
Okay, yeah, this was very funny. Obviously, it was like that of like, oh, you like, what a great thing! Like, wow, it's so beautiful. I'm so like, it makes me hate them a little bit. I think it's funny that it actually, I think it can be a little bit of that. I think because the Netherlands is such a like incredible country, like you see all of them. All the incredible, like not just even those kind of things that they mentioned, like obviously they have great food and obviously the architecture is beautiful and the whole like bicycle system, like the whole cyclist, they have like incredible engineer as well. So engineering marvels. So it is kind of crazy that to think of like you can actually be a little bit upset about the whole like thing, not in a bad way. Obviously it's like, wow, I'm jealous, like how come you guys are able to like have all of these incredible things and be so amazing. And you know, it's like, I get, not in a bad way of like I'm joking a little bit when I'm saying like, wow, this is making me so upset, but it's a little bit of like I think it's a little bit jealousy and a little bit of awe, you know. And I can see why you would kind of like, oh, I low-key hate you guys, but obviously not in an actual like I hate you, like a very serious. No, it's just like in a way of like I'm kind of like jealous. I'm low-key jealous that you guys are able to have all these things, and you should be incredibly proud if you're a Dutch person of like of these amazing things. Like I don't know if they are a very like patriotic country. I don't know how patriotic they are, but I think they should be, because I think they should feel so proud of all the incredible things they have. And again, it's not just, and I think the result of all of these like really cool things is actually the result of like how they are and their culture itself. Like say the personality. Obviously personality changes like person to person, but more about the culture. And I think it speaks a lot of like how Dutch people and how Dutch culture actually is. And they're able to have like all these things because of their great culture. So it is kind of like, I'm wondering if they are aware, and they should definitely be proud. I don't know if they are like very patriotic about it, or if they feel a bit of like the tall poppy syndrome of like they're not, you know, it's not good to stand out, and they're not like you know, tooting their own horn. But I don't know. I would love to know if they're actually like that, or they're like, no, we know it. Everything works incredibly here, and everything, we were proud of all the things we have achieved and all of this. So I don't know. It's a little bit of like that makes me curious. But it's like, yes, you know, the weather. I think the only thing I will say, the brutal honesty, I think it could take a little bit of time to get used to. I think not everyone's used to that, so it can come across as rude, and it's not for everyone. And the whole like weather of like it's constantly like it's raining a lot, I think obviously it's like, oh, you know, you're gonna get wet, but it's like, well, that actually, I think it's not such a good thing. Go in the summer. I think the summer actually rains as well, but I think those are like, out of the whole like all this stuff that they mentioned, I think the weather is the only one that I can be like, wow, you shouldn't don't visit like the Netherlands, because yes, it's raining all the time. So obviously you have to be prepared, and it's not just like don't visit because it's raining. That's not gonna stop you, but it's just, you know, it's a fact of like be prepared, be in the mindset mindset of it's gonna be raining and I'm gonna have to carry, again, probably not an umbrella, because I think that probably people are gonna know you're a tourist, and probably this windy, and because it's windy, like your umbrella is gonna fly off. So just like wear one of those like jackets, or this rain jacket and a hoodie or a hood, maybe. But it's funny that he was like thinking about it. Like I was thinking that's usually obviously because it's sarcastic, that the weather and the rain is not always a good thing. So that's the only thing that he mentioned that I can think of. Like that's one of the reasons why people should be like, I'm on the fence of whether or not to visit the Netherlands. Although it's kind of crazy that you don't visit a country just because it rains a lot, but I can see why. Like it's just like I get it. Like if you come from a country of like I'm trying to get out of like I'm having a vacation of like I'm getting a lot of sun and just like walking outside because I come from a country where like it rains a lot, or it's really cold. Maybe this is not like the perfect maybe take a look around and see if like there's a time in the year where it doesn't rain that much. That's my only sort of like a little complaint about this. And that was it for today, and I'll see you soon. Bye.